Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm perfectly getting ready for my review. I'm not playing with them. No, I swear. They're for review purposes only, kids. Yes, Daddy will let you have them later. I need them for review purposes. Okay. Sure. Right back to it. Hey there, ghosts and ghouls, Warlock Boo here, and today we'll be doing a barrel roll into a review. We'll be reviewing Ubisoft's new game, StarLink. And no, I'm not like the other YouTubers who got a free package full of all the ships. It's to review them. I had to buy mine on Black Friday when it was $35. So, kind of annoyed about that. But still, let's get on to the review. StarLink is a space battle shooter game. I really don't know how to describe it. It's a spaceship game. I'm not sure what genre that falls. Combined with RPG elements and the toy-to-life genre, making it a very uniquely styled game. Now, how is this a toy-to-life game, you may ask? Well, unlike other games, StarLink's ships you can buy individually. Each ship has different wings you can snap onto it, different weapons you can snap onto it, and different pilots you can give for different abilities. Each character, each ship, each weapon is unique within their own right, and you can up-level each individually to make your perfect ship. If you buy the game straight out for Xbox or PlayStation, I don't know what ship you get. I'm sorry, I didn't get that copy. I got the Ultimate Switch Edition. The Switch Edition comes with Star Fox's ship. The Y-Wing, the R-Wing, the X-Wing, whatever wing it's called. And it's awesome. It's got so many little click-on parts, and it comes with Star Fox, one other pilot, 2 weapons, a flamethrower, and an ice missile set, and a digital ship, and a machine gun digitally. So, yeah. Now, the models for this game are really nice, really well put together. They're solid, they're nice. The only problem I have is you can see where the hookins are with the microchip sticking out, and I'm terrified they're going to break on me one day. So simply snapped. But I haven't had a problem yet, so it may just be me unfounded in my fear, but there it is. The game itself, I just had to go on a little rant about the models because they're so pretty. The game itself, you can either buy these models physically or digitally. If you buy them digitally, they're digitally in the game. You can flip them out, or you can have a physical copy of the model yourself, which is a nice way to do this. Really neat way to do DLC or the Toys to Life genre that hasn't been done before. But how's the game itself? Now, the game, as I said, is a spaceship game. Fly around space between different planets, doing missions in an RPG sense. The whole point of the mission is to stop the Legion, this group of random demonic giants that are terrorizing the different planets within the solar system. And your job is to take them out, figure out who's controlling them, and what's going on. Fairly basic. But the game itself takes this basic concept and really runs with it. While the story itself is basic, the characters aren't. In most Toys to Life genre, you get these characters that you know nothing about. You just see the toy and goes, oh, he looks cool, I'll buy him. But other than that, you know shit about them. You can buy the toy and they tell you a little about them, but you don't know how they act with the other characters. You don't know any of that stuff, how they act personality-wise. But in this game is amazing with how they do it. Every character you don't own it, even if you don't own it, you talk to. They're in your main system, talking to you from the mothership. You are learning their personalities, their cliques, what they like, who they get along with, their personalities. You see them in cutscenes talking to each other. You talk to them for missions. And if you get them, you can hear their thoughts on missions. You even find background biographies on each individual one, and they're so uniquely different on all of them. And it's a way to make me go, I like that character. I want them. Instead of just me going, that character looks cool. I'll get it. Let's hope it's a good character. This is a good way to do that. And is a way a lot of the Toys to Life should do it. Give me interactions with the characters so I want to buy them. Now, the ships, on the other hand, you kind of got to go with what looks cool, and the weapons, too. Because they don't give you any information on that unless you buy them. But the pilots they do, so there's that. But, that aside, the worlds themselves are very beautifully gorgeous, very diverse in ways they look. Like there's one that's a desert. When it gets hot out, it can actually cause your ship to overheat if you don't stay in the shade. It's not a big problem, but you notice it. And in the night, it becomes freezing, and it's kind of a cool little offset of each other. Each world has their own set of animals, like only 3 or 4, because that's all you need, and they're massively giant too. I kind of wish there's more living things on these planets, but okay. But you can scan them and learn about them, and I kind of like doing this. Got missions on each planet to destroy bases, to take back bases, to find treasure, to just do different things. They do, though, this is the downside to the game. They do become fairly repetitive quickly. The missions need more of a uniqueness. They're not bad, but they're repetitive. They need more uniqueness on these. That and making the planets look more lived in. More animals walking around, make it more lived in, maybe some birds, would make this game go a little further for me. Saying that, it isn't bad. It's far from it. This game is great, and they do some amazing things, such as when you leave the atmosphere from a planet to go into space, or enter the atmosphere from space to go to a planet, it's a seamless transition. The loading screen is just you going into space. And you get complete control. You don't feel like there's a loading screen there at all. But when you really think about it, that is it. Space. I thought I would spend a lot of time there doing dogfights and stuff, checking out meteorites. No, I'm on planets most of the time in hover mode, exploring them. You can completely circumnavigate a planet, meaning these planets are tiny or these ships are fucking fast. You can do so much. In space, you can find pirate bases, mining outposts, ghost ships, and explore them. On planets similar, you can find them and explore them, and it's a really unique experience. It's fun. And this game, while being kind of basic, could be in the future way better. I can see this being the start of something amazing, something gorgeous. And I think in the future, if they make a second one, they can do much more with it. Because now they have the concept. Now they have the base work. And they can move it up. The downside to this game is the price tag. It's $70. $75. But for that $75, you do get physical ships. You do get these physical people and things like that to use with it. And in the Switch version, you get a whole DLC pack free because you get the Star Fox set, which has you going after Wolf, and it has its own cutscenes, its own moments, its own characters and abilities. And you here do a barrel roller, Fox, I need help, way less than you would normally on a Star Fox game, so that is great! Sorry, that annoyed me in the originals. Although I'm not quite sure why Wolf is a bad guy, because I played Star Fox Assault, and he was not that bad on it. They never made him out as an evil guy. Even in the original, he was just kind of a mercenary. So I'm really not sure why he's taking control of all the pirates, and they're chasing after him to another galaxy. What did he do? I kind of want to know. I never really did play the original. I played Star Fox Assault and loved the damn game. Played it way more than I should have. But yeah. But if you like Star Fox, this is definitely basically a Star Fox game. If you just play with Star Fox the whole time like I do. But each character is individual, and I have actually bought a second ship, or a third ship because it comes with one. I have the Neptune, which comes with the Judge, which, little known fact, I love the Judge for one reason. He's voiced by the voice actor that does Ice Bear, and I love that because it just makes me want to hear him say, Ice Bear will break you. And that would make my day. His ship is a tank and kind of slow, but it's a tank and can slow time down, so that's awesome. But the price tag, combined with this game feeling like they could have done a little more with it, does bring down my rating system. The music on this game is so-so. It's not perfect, not bad. It definitely matches it, so that's better than not. But I have heard better soundtracks in the last year, so it's not going to be great. Gameplay is actually what makes this game perfect. It works great. Graphics are really nice and stand out. Seamless transition, no loading damn screens, which is great. A big universe to really explore, which I like. Another downside, though, is leveling up. Your pilots level up at a fairly okay pace, but your ships, your weapons do not, and that's kind of annoying. And another annoyance is one thing about Star Fox's ship. You see, you don't have to equip weapons to his ship. He actually already has the laser attachment, which if you don't have any weapons attached, he can do the little basic lasers, charge lasers that track like in the original. But the downside is these weapons don't up level. They don't up level like the other ones and get stronger. You can't attach mods to them to give them new abilities, make them not cool down faster or not need to cool down as much. So why can't I do that? And that would make more sense. Can you guys patch that into that? Just make them count as weapons too? It would be great for me. And I would like that. But overall, this is a solid game that if the price scares you away, I say get it digitally because it still comes with the ships. And it's a little cheaper. It's more of a basic $50 price tag. And I would really recommend that for anyone that doesn't want the actual physical ships. You just don't have a physical copy of the game. So, depends on what you want. And I wanted the little toy ships because they look amazing. And they are so cool and fun to play with. And I did not steal them from my kids just to make this video. And I'm not playing with them right now as I record. You can't prove anything. But on top of that, I give this a solid 8. I was looking forward to this game, and I was not disappointed. So, this is a solid, rock solid 8 for me. But, what do you guys think? Did you like this game? Do you think it's way overpriced, or the Toys to Life genre is dying? Because to me, I think this kind of proves that it's not. It's a more unique take on it. But tell me down below what you really think on each of these. And hit that subscribe button. That way you can see when I do future posts. And if you don't, I'll haunt your asses. You know I have the power to. You see what I can do. I can haunt you. I can haunt you good and raid your fridge, and that last slice of pizza you were saving for the next day will be gone. I swear to it by my powers as an undead warlock. But until next time, my ghoulies, this has been Warlock Phil. Hoping to be spooking y'all later. Bye.